FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
I really am thrilled to be here tonight to talk about green building and smart growth planning. I couldn't think of a better host than the U.S. Green Building Council, which has done so much to advance these two causes. So it's a real pleasure to see you all here tonight. This is a particularly a special event for me because I was introduced to green building by the Green Building Council. As some of you know, one of my first acts, as Russell just mentioned, as First Lady, was to green the mansion. This was an initiative to transform the Executive Mansion in Albany to a LEED silver green building, which was very important. It was also important to me because it helped answer that question when people said, "Are you going to decorate the mansion?" We said, "We're going to green the mansion." But I was truly moved to act because of an important statistic. I learned that nearly 40% of greenhouse gases in the United States are attributable to our buildings. And of that, 21% overall is attributable to residential buildings alone. So as a homeowner and as a consumer, I found these facts to be staggering. And even though I am by no means an environmental expert, and I wasn't quite sure where to start, I knew I really could not afford to ignore those statistics. So we decided to take the first step at home and green the mansion. And this included adding solar panel carports in the parking lot and on 2 of the buildings, creating over 50 kilowatts of solar electricity capacity on site. Old appliances are being replaced with energy-efficient appliances. Compact fluorescent lighting is being installed. Non-toxic cleaning, maintenance, and pest control measures are being instituted. And we have adopted a local and organic food policy, buying from local New York vendors who grow green. And that has not only had enormous benefits for energy, but it also, I can tell you, has made for incredibly great food. So we've really enjoyed that piece of this new project. When the project is completed this fall, it is my hope that the mansion will act as a highly visible symbol that beautiful 19th century historic architecture can stand side by side with state-of-the-art 21st century green technology. And we were able to satisfy these dual components thanks to the Green Building Council, who worked with preservationists to adapt criteria for LEED existing building standards to the particular needs of historic structures like the mansion. I also came to believe through this process that greening the mansion could not just be an isolated project, but rather I was hoping that it would serve as a model to other New Yorkers who aren't sure what the first steps are to green their homes. And it should inspire other agencies and individuals to implement similar initiatives to further the governor's larger sustainability goal to reduce energy consumption 15% by 2015. Which is, by the way, the most forward-looking energy conservation goal in the country, although I think it definitely complements what's here in the city with the 30 by 30. So I think we're kind of on the same path with that.